right, another huge opportunity for the Detroit Lions, this time with an edge rusher slash outside linebacker. And this is a very interesting situation, and it's actually a weird situation. So let me try to walk through it as best I can to kind of explain what's happening here before all the misinformation gets posted or all the clickbait gets posted. So Mike McDaniel of the Miami Dolphins has decided to let the two-time Super Bowl winning Shaq Barrett be released. So he's going to be released from the team. If it hasn't happened, it was supposed to happen today. And the talk is that, you know, since Miami did not do anything to elevate him or bring him back to the team, you know, when he said that he wanted to play again, they decided to not elevate him, right? They kept him where he was, which was on this reserved football list, which means that he couldn't play. He was essentially retired. He couldn't play, but Miami held his rights. Therefore, he had to come back to Miami or be released by Miami to play with another team. On Thursday, today, Adam Schefter did, put a post out that Shaq Barrett will be waived from the reserved retired list. And unless another team claims him, he will be able to play elsewhere. But this is how that works. So if another team claims him on waivers, he is ineligible to play this season. So it does not matter where your Detroit Lions waiver claim, opportunity lies, because if they claim him, he can't play. If any other of the 31 teams claim him, he can't play. So he has to clear waivers, and then at that point, he can sign with whoever he wants to sign with. Here's probably what's going to happen. He's already retired, right? He retired on the Miami Dolphins and didn't play all season. So if any team out there is even considering for a moment to claim this guy, they also have to deal with Drew Rosenhaus, who's probably going to say, look, if you claim him, the dude's just going to retire. So what's the point? Let him clear waivers. Let him sign with who he wants to sign with. You don't want a problem. You don't want the guy just retiring. You don't need, all of the drama. Just let it be. That's a good thing. That is where your Detroit Lions actually have an opportunity to sign Shaq Barrett, is because no other team, you would think, would want to take this guy on waivers just to see him retire again, and he wouldn't be able to play this year, which that is his whole point of getting released from the Dolphins. And, having an opportunity to play again is just that. He wants to play. He wants to find a contender, and he wants to play. Now, it's kind of bittersweet with the Dolphins, right? Because they are still kind of in this, area of where they can make the playoffs, but they require a lot of help from a lot of teams. So it's an interesting situation, and I want to make sure that I'm really clear here. And here's what Drew Rosenhaus had stated for Shaq. He said, we appreciate the Dolphins giving Shaq this opportunity to continue his career in the NFL. Hopefully, he will pass through waivers and become a free agent so he can play again this season. He is in great shape and would be ready to play immediately. These types of quotes or statements from, your agent, they're not made often. But in this situation, he's clearly putting it out there. Hopefully, he will pass through waivers and become a free agent so he can play again this season. Because everybody knows, like I just said, once you claim him, he's done. He's done for the year. Is it a surprising decision by the Dolphins? Possibly. Like I said, they're still in playoff mode. They still have an opportunity, but they don't have room for him anyway. They've already gone through the whole season without him. When he said that he wanted to play, they didn't bring him up. So Shaq Barrett is on his way out of the Dolphins. He never played for him. He technically was signed by him and retired and didn't do anything. So he went through a little bit of camp, and that's about it. So now there's a real opportunity. And could the Lions sign him? I think so. Does he make a good fit for the Lions? I think so. And here's why. We just lost David Long. So we waived him, released him, whatever. He doesn't clear. He gets, taken back to his former team. You have Alex Anzalone coming back, Jalen Reeves-Maybin coming back. You have Jack, you have Trevor, you have Ben Nyman. You really need another linebacker. Ezekiel Turner's been not great. Let's just be honest. He's not been great. He's played acceptable, but he really bites down and kind of gets lost in the sauce, if you will. So I would love to see a guy like Shaq Barrett make this squad, and he would definitely be a huge upgrade over Ezekiel Turner. But he would be, I mean, he would immediately be your second or third best linebacker on the team as far as a starter quality, but he could end up being the best linebacker on the team. Even at his age, he's still playing at a high level. So I think that this is a great opportunity for the Lions to, you know, if they're continuing to add pieces, which I think that they are. I think that Brad Holmes has proved that no matter what time of the season it is, he is always looking for players to add to this squad. Man, what a unique situation. I just don't see anyone picking him up in the waiver wire. I really don't. It's almost like cut your throat stupid to do it, because he's not going to play for you. He just won't. So that's your breaking update. Lions have a real opportunity to sign a really good player that could be the big difference in how we're able to play some of these playoff teams. Our linebacker room definitely needs a big upgrade, and this is it. This is the big upgrade that we need. Not only can he rush the passer, but he can also stop the run, and he's also fairly damn good in coverage. So Shaq Barrett, does he become a Lion in the next 24 hours? Clock is ticking. We're going to pay attention. Ear is to the ground. We should find out by tomorrow morning, if not shortly after midnight tonight, what is going to happen with Shaq Barrett. And you best believe, man, his 400 career tackles and 73 tackles for loss and 59 sacks are much needed in Detroit. That's all for this update. You guys have a wonderful day. Go One Pride, go Detroit Lions. We'll see you guys in the next one.
3 guys in the huddle, man, talking football. NFL, college, man, they cover it all. Feel the tension, prediction, and the call. Fantasy life and rise or fall. Talking football night and day. NFL and college, hey, hey. Bets and stats, they don't play. Fantasy champs on our way. Guitars, roaring hearts, beating fast. Catch a pass, score, man, have a blast. 3 voices, keeping it clear. Listen up, the season's here. Guitars, roaring hearts, beating fast. Catch a pass, score, man, have a blast. 3 voices, keeping it clear. Listen up, the season's here. Talking football night and day. NFL and college, hey, hey. Bets and stats, they don't play. Fantasy champs on